Alrighty. Boy. What's up, motherfuckers? Peter Gilmore here on this very late Friday night, early Saturday morning. Back here again with another video. My second video of on the day, night, whatever. This time on Killer of Demons 669. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down below, and as always, subscribe to this channel and all my other channels, which are down below in the description box. And as always, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Share this video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap that bell and turn on all my notifications so you never, ever miss an upload. And that's that. Thank you for the support. And fuck on. That's all I got to say about that. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for the lateness of the video. I was going to do this video a few hours ago, and yeah, I had some things come up during the night, and I had it, I was eating and watching TV, and I completely forgot about the goddamn review. I could have done this tomorrow, but I felt like, I got nothing else to do, so I'm kind of bored, and yeah, things came up, and I was on the phone with the missus for like over an hour, so, because I miss her so much, she's doing her thing, and we'll be back tomorrow, and that's all I gotta say about that. Yeah, so there's some things, that me and the missus had to discuss about some, nothing important, but that I need to discuss on YouTube or anything like that. But it's irrelevant. But just some things we have to discuss. That's all I gotta say. Nothing major or anything like that. Just normal stuff. So we talked for like over an hour. Good chat. And that's all I gotta say about that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Friday night, June the 25th. 2021, or if you're now watching from somewhere else in the world, it is now June the 26th, 2021, the last full weekend of June. We're getting closer and closer to July 4th weekend, next weekend. There's going to be some good shit. And, yeah, summer is in effect. Especially here in the Northeast, kind of cool today. Tomorrow's going to be around 80. Might rain a little bit, but not much. But still, going to be a nice day tomorrow. And then heat comes. Oh boy. It is going to be hot. Like me, hot next week. Tuesday is supposed to be 95. It's going to feel like 150 here in Jersey. Holy shit. I mean, Sunday is going to be hot. And I'm going to the movie Sunday. I don't even think I want to go to the movie Sunday in that heat. Fuck that. I was going to go see Fast 9 with the missus on Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to go. I might just stay home and stay cool, if you will. And then, after that, I got a busy Monday. I got stuff to do in the afternoon. And then from there, I'm pretty much, besides working and everything, but I'm pretty chill for the rest of the week. That's fine with me. And that's that. Saw my mom today. This is always nice. Went to the bank. Had to cash him some checks and stuff like that. Get the money that you wish you had. Oh baby, you wish you had. That's all I gotta say about that. I'm all set, man. I'm all set. My bills are paid for this month and for the next couple months right now. I haven't got the money for the next couple months, so I'm good. So I'm probably gonna be good for like the rest of the year. That's good. And maybe I might be getting, maybe if hopefully I'll just say I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything, but I might be getting more money next week. Maybe, hopefully, we'll see. We'll see. Not just that. I'll just say maybe some more money might come my way. It is what it is. But this week I had a pretty good week, and that's all. The weekend's coming. Hopefully, I have a good weekend. It's just like a couple of hours, kind of drained me a little bit. Kind of brought me down a little bit, but still, now I'm in good spirits now. I'm feeling good. I feel good. I feel good. Like James Brown, the Godfather of soul. I feel good. I can't scream, but I feel good, and that's it. And then I think the next couple of days are going to be pretty damn good. Just Monday kind of worries me, but that's all I got to say about that. But Mondays suck anyway. But I just hope I have a good Monday. That's all I got to say about that. Other than that, the rest of the week I don't give a shit about next week. Besides July 4th weekend, which is next Sunday is going to be hard. That's the only thing about next week besides Monday that I really care about. It's next Sunday, which is July 4th. July 4th, because it's going to be a hard day because if you see the picture behind me, my brother from another mother, that's his birthday, and he would have been my age. Yeah, he would have been 44. Because he's right around my age, basically the same. He's a kind of like a half to a year younger than me, and before and he died like last year. So yeah, it's gonna be another it's gonna be hard, another year. I wish we were still alive so I can go see him and celebrate his birthday and everything with the family and everything. Just have a good old time. My brother from another mother, drinking some beer. Well, not drinking beer, but having a good time drinking and shit like that. Drinking some Johnny Walker Black, not the other ones. Johnny Walker Black. Just having some fun, shooting the shit, hanging out where he lives. Which is around Jersey. Not where I live, but he used to live around where I live. Like you've seen it a few times. Over the like 4 years ago, he lived around the same area I live. But now he got married again, and then he moved to a little further away. It's around like on the border of New York and New Jersey. It's like an hour away from the city. So let's just put it that way. And it's like maybe 35 minutes away from me. But so yeah, I have to drive down there. It sucks. But yeah, July 4th. Next weekend is gonna be hard for me and the missus because that's her brother, and that's it's her brother and my brother too. So, or brother-in-law, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's gonna be a hard day, and we'll probably both be crying. But, yeah. So that's all I gotta say about that. Ow. Oh boy. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. So I miss him a lot, and I talk about him once in a while. I don't want to bring up family shit, because it's it's kind of irrelevant, sometimes, but I don't know. It's just hard to talk about something. I don't like, when somebody dies, especially, somebody near and dear to me. I don't want to talk about it too much because, I don't want to show too much emotion because then the troll's like, oh, he cried. He's a little pussy. Fuck you. By the way, thank you for the free view. That's all I gotta say about that. But yeah, yeah. I miss him a lot. I know, just tragic how he died. I'm not gonna explain how he died, but that's real. Nobody needs to know that. But just between myself and the missus and her family, and my family. But it is what it is. I miss him every day. It's like I miss my grandpa and my grandma. On my father's, my father's side, and my mother's side. She lost her mother in that, and her mother and father. My nana and my nono. Sorry, that's Italian for grandfather. If you don't know what that means. So, I lost a lot of people in my life that are really near and dear to me, and I think about them once, every so often, and it makes me cry, and it's hard, it's hard, especially, with my condition right now, with general anxiety disorder, panic attacks, stuff like that, impulse control disorder, which I've had for many a long time, and yeah, and just all the stuff I've been going through in my 44 plus years on this goddamn earth. I as much as I wish they were still here, but my grandparent, my grandma, my grandpa, they died in their late in their 80s. My nana died in her 80s. My nono, my pop, if you're Italian, pop, whatever you want to say. Yeah, he died in his early 90s. Besides my brother being my best friend, I lost a best friend that I hung out with a lot. He was like my neighbor and everything. He died of an overdose at a young age. And I lost my aunt, my godmother. I lost her 2018. Oh, death sucks. Death sucks. It's like what Vince McMahon said. I know I talk a lot about Vince McMahon, the senile 76-year-old bastard. But he brought up something. I don't even remember what it was. I think Nick knows. Nick's in the chat, by the way. So, what's up, Nick? Sorry about that. Nick knows what I'm talking about. What Vince said one time. I believe it was on Smackdown. I think it was on Smackdown. He said, "Life sucks, and then you die." It's true, man. Life does suck. Life sucks, man. I'm not saying my life is perfect. I'm not an angel. I'll admit that. I'm not an angel. I'm a sexy beast. But it is what it is. But yeah, life sucks, and we can't live forever. I wish we could. But when the good old Lord upstairs says it's time, it's your time. As much as we don't want to go. We want to be with our loved ones, be with our significant others, and whatever. But like I said, when the Lord calls, He calls. That's it. It's like that Nickelback video. I love that video, by the way. And yes, I do like Nickelback, okay? Sue me. All right? If you don't like Nickelback, that's your opinion, okay? I like Nickelback. I like Creed. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with Nickelback? I mean, come on. I mean, they're not the same Nickelback from back in the day, but, I mean, the last album was, Feed the Machine, I think it was called. They're making a new one. I can't wait for that one. Hope it's better than the last one, but still, Nickelback was great back in the day. Great albums back in the day. They're still good. I mean, still, I felt like the last album kind of fell off a little bit. Not a little bit. A little bit. You know. And I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if you wanna bash me for liking Nickelback and liking Creed and even liking Lady Gaga, it's not. I mean, what's wrong with Lady Gaga? Sure, she wears outrageous outfits and wigs and stuff, but she's a great singer. She looks great. I like Lady Gaga. I mean, I love you know me. I'm the heavy metal guy. I'm a metal god. You know, not Rob Halford. Okay, I'm not Rob Halford. Rob Halford. God, God bless that man. God bless Rob Halford of Judas Priest. You know, the man who says, "Painkiller." You know, I just woke up the neighbors. Oh man, I would blast that song right now. I don't give a fuck. That's a great album, by the way. Painkiller is just awesome. I mean, Judas Priest has so many great albums. You know, British Steel, what else? Nostradamus, like I said, Painkiller. I would say Turbo, but Turbo was kind of. I'm your turbo lover. Yeah, they got some good stuff. Judas Priest is great, man. If you haven't seen them live, go see them. Holy shit, man. I seen them live. They are great. I even seen them when Tim Ripper Owens replaced Rob Halford. You know, for those two albums, Juggulator and I think it was Juggulator and oh goddamn. It was Juggulator and Eliminator, I think. I forgot the second one. I know the first one I think was Juggulator. When yeah, those two albums were pretty damn good. And that's how, you know, if you remember Rockstar, that's where Rockstar came from. The whole thing was basically the story of how Tim Ripper Owens got, you know, he was he played in the Judas Priest I think it was a tribute band or a god damn. Oh, I think it was a tribute band or a cover band. And you know, when Priest and Priest and Halford kind of had problems, you know, Rob wanted to do his own thing. He had a side project called Fight. And then he had another. I think he went after Fight. I think he had another band after that, and then because he was like kind of experimenting, he came out, you know, as gay back in the early '90s and stuff. Just kind of shocking to everybody. I thought he was a cool guy, man. I found out he's gay. But he still kicks fucking ass. I don't care if he's gay or not. Whatever. Whatever, man. But still, you know, that's the story of Rockstar, which is, you know, like I said, the story of how Tim Ripper Owens, who was in a cover band doing Judas Priest songs, I think the bass player called him up. I think it was the bass player, called Tim Ripper Owens up and said, "You want to join the band? Come on in." And that's how they made those two albums that are, you know, those two great albums, Juggulator and the second one. And then, you know, they decided, you know, we're better off with Rob. You know, Rob was doing his own solo stuff, you know, the band Halford, and everything. Great stuff in that album by, you know, great songs like Raise Some Hell, stuff like that. I mean, if you have the albums, go listen to them. But yeah, Tim Ripper Owens had a couple good, not a couple, yeah, a couple good songs on those two albums. I mean, uh, one of them is one of my favorites. Burn in Hell. You know, that's my favorite from the Tim Ripper Owens days. And Tim Ripper Owens, I think, is underrated. I think he's really underrated. He's in the new Priest actually now. KK Downing's Priest. He's the lead singer now. Sounds just like Priest from when he started, when he was there. But just has KK Downing, the second guitarist from the original Judas Priest, in the band, as I think he's the main guitarist, or I think he's doing the same thing he did in Priest, but still, you got two priests. Which one did you pick? Bro, sound the same. The same fucking shit. It's great. It's great, man. It's great. It's like Queensryche. There's two Queensryches. The Jeff Tate version of Queensryche, and the other, I don't remember the guy's name, but after they kind of, I don't think they broke up or something like that, and then they hired a new singer and they went on, they continued as Queensryche. They almost sound the same if you you look at it. They sound almost the same. It's great. Still great stuff. I mean, there's versions of bands that sound almost exactly similar to the original. I mean, cover bands, they sound the same. Tribute bands. It's great. It's great. That's all I got to say about that. But yeah, Queensryche. I mean, Jeff Tate, the original Queensryche, I love that band. I love the original Queensryche. I love it. Silent Lucidity, great fucking song. Empire, another great song. Yeah, great songs. The first album is great. But Empire is actually great. The fucking great album. Operation Mindcrime, first one and the second one, pretty damn good. With I Don't Believe in Love. Good stuff. And I grew, originally, here's something you may or may not know. Some people might know it. Some people might not. I mean, Nick might not know because he doesn't know me that well. And I know I obviously know my tennis doesn't know me that well because he's just starting out. By the way, what's up? I obviously know my tennis. How you doing, man? Yeah. So Nick and obviously know my tennis. I don't know your name or anything, but it is what it is. I grew up. When I grew up, I was, born in '76, so I grew up during the disco era, near the end of the disco era. When Kiss went disco. Oh boy, they got ridiculed for that shit. Still good songs. I was made for loving you, baby. I didn't know, rock and roll could go disco. I didn't know Kiss could go disco until I heard that song. Like, Kiss went disco? What? I was like, okay. But I didn't listen to a lot of rock music back in the day when I was a little bitty baby. Little bitty Hulkster dude. I didn't listen to a lot of rock and roll. Besides the stuff my dad would listen to, my uncles used to listen to, stuff like that. My back in the day when you had the 8 tracks and shit, and then you had the stereo system with the vinyl stuff like that. God damn, I'm old. Yeah, I listen. My dad would listen to a lot of freaking 8 tracks from the old days, from the '60s and the '50s and shit. And nowadays he listens to anything really. Not everything, not my stuff. He won't listen to In This Moment or Slayer or Priest or anything like that. He'll listen to Billy Joel, Lionel Richie, Eric Clapton, Fleetwood Mac even. I'm surprised at that. I'm like, why would you listen? You listen to Fleetwood Mac? And he's like, yeah, I seen him live. I'm like, what? Like, you saw Fleetwood Mac? What? Was it the first version or the, the Stevie Nicks, Lindsey Buckingham version? I think it was the old version. Huh. No, my parents are old. But, I mean, it is. I'm not dissing my parents or anything about that guy. I know. Oh, some people diss the parents. Shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. But still, my dad listens to good stuff. I mean, listen to Elvis. My uncle loves Elvis. I bought him a CD for his birthday. He loves Elvis. Elvis, oh, thank you very much. Yeah, but my dad listened to anything. Michael Jackson, Billy Joel, Santana. But he doesn't listen to the stuff I listen to. He thinks it's crap. Shut that shit off. Even when I had my period when I was listening to gangster rap, like NWA and Dr. Drizzy and Snoop Dogg, and Biggie and Tupac back in the day when I used to live in Brooklyn, back when I used to live with my parents before I moved out when I was 21. Huh. I would like crank fucking Tupac and Biggie. But once in a while, I was like, I gotta listen to Biggie. When the Snoop Dogg came, when Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style came out, play that relentlessly. And the first album, the first one, and Doggy Style. And then they played Dr. Drizzy's Chronic, the first Chronic, not Chronic 2000. That's great. But the Chronic, I blasted that. Not more than you think, baby. Stuff like that. I would blast that most of the time. But other times, I would listen to like Pink Floyd, Ozzy, stuff like that. I started getting into a lot of 80s music, but I started off when I was a little bitty baby. I started probably went up until 1988. I was listening to like dance and freestyle. I can't think of any freestyle people. Judy Torres, the Cover Girls, dance artists like that. That's what I grew up on in the 80s. I didn't know anything about like Duran Duran or like Bon Jovi or like fucking Def Leppard or anything like that. I didn't know about that until I got MTV. I didn't get MTV until almost late 80s, early 90s. I started watching a lot of videos like, holy shit, this is good. That's why I went to, I learned about Ozzy. I went to Pink Floyd in 1988 on the Momentary Lapse of Reason tour. If you have the Delicate Sound of Thunder DVD, the updated and the first, the original, I'm in there. It's true. I'm not lying. It's true. I was at the concert in Nassau Coliseum, 1988. I went with my friend Mike and his other brother Brian. We had a ball. That was a great concert. And then I saw Ozzy on his No More tour, the first No More Tours out. No More Tours tour. When he sort of retired and he came back. And then from there, I was just a fucking metalhead after that. I started listening to Pantera, God bless Dimebag and Vinnie Paul. Get your pull. I started getting into a lot of metal, like 80s hair metal too, like Poison, Winger. Yeah, I liked Winger, right? Cinderella, stuff like that. And then, as the years went on, going into the 2000s, Nickelback, Creed. And 2005 hit, boom, in this moment. And then I learned about my good friends in December's Fall, who I've known since 2005. I've known them for 16 years. I have a friend from the UK that I met on a Kelly Osbourne fan site. I have two friends, actually. I have two friends that one's from the UK. I've known her for almost 20 years. And I met her on a Kelly Osbourne fan site. A forum, actually. Fan site forum, same thing. And my friend John, who lives in California, I known him 20 some odd years. It's a pain in my ass, but I know John's not watching it, but yeah, but he's been my one of my good friends for 20 some odd years. Among my friend Alex, I've known since junior high school. I know him for like 20, almost 30 years now. Getting close to 30. I have a lot of friends that I know for like long time. 30 some odd years. It's great, man. It's great, It's like that saying, keep your friends close and your enemies closer, some shit like that. It is what it is. Ugh, goddamn. No, I didn't get the, I didn't get the jack. I didn't have time to go out. So maybe tomorrow. It is what it is. All right. I went off on a tangent. I apologize. But if it's my stream, I can do what the fuck I want. It's 2:39 in the morning. I don't give a fuck. You want to stay up late with me? Go ahead. Let's get it on, baby. Let's get it on. Happy. Okay, you don't want to hear me sing. You want to hear me talk about wrestling. But first, let's get into the chat. All right, like I said, Nick's in the chat. All right. Since we're going to talk about some music before we get into wrestling, before I get to the comments, let me just take this off. Check out my stream I did earlier today about the WWE releases. Just a lot. Like 13 people got released today. 13. I mean, some of the big names were Killian Dane, Breezango. Both members of Breezango, Tyler Breeze and Fandango, got released. Arturo Ruiz, Tony Nese, Arya Davari, Tino Sabatelli just got released. Nick told me that, and on Instagram. Yeah, mostly a lot of people from NXT and 205 Live. They got the axe today, and a writer. What's her name? Kenzie Mobley got released today as well. So they hired her, off the street, even though she had a film degree and stuff, but she had no WWE experience and stuff. Like, I didn't know that. They have a black champion named Bobby Ashley, and then she went on the Asian Not Asian podcast and said that, and then they fired her right after that. So thanks for coming. And like I mentioned, WWE is looking to hire more comedy writers. Stupid shit. And also the big news today, thanks to Nick for the big news today. Bruce Pritchard got replaced on Smackdown as head writer by Mike Heller, who is the writer and I believe producer of MTV's Ridiculousness. So I believe he started tonight on Smackdown. Didn't do a good job, except for the end. But I'll get to that. I'll get to Smackdown in a minute. But yeah, that's pretty much the big news of today. 13 people got released, and probably be many, many, many more upcoming because the WWE's trying to trim the fat and run a company on a low budget or some shit like that. It feels like 92. I just want to break down a song right now. Yeah. I don't have my guitar is broken. You know, I play my guitar right now, but I don't want to. It's like deep in my closet. I'm not going in my closet to look for it. Could barely get in that closet anyway. You know, I just feel like singing. She's only 17, but she's 35. I could go all night long, baby. All night. Singing the classics from the 80s up to now. Would you like, you know, would any of you guys like me to do some vocal covers on my Metal God channel? They'll probably suck and I probably won't get a lot of views, but still. It's just what it is. I may or may not put the music behind it because I don't want to get copyrighted, so I might just do a cappella. And I'm not a bad singer, I'm not a bad singer. I mean, I don't even think I have that video anymore. I think it might be on Rose's Facebook of me singing "Seek and Destroy" at a karaoke bar. I wanted to sing. You know what I should have sang was freaking something like Skid Row or some Def Leppard or something like that. Next time I go to a karaoke bar, I'm gonna sing some Skid Row and some Def Leppard, maybe some Judas Priest. Who knows? If they have Painkiller, I'll fucking sing that to death. But I don't think they have it. I don't think any. I don't know. If they do have it, I'll be shocked. But I don't think any karaoke bar might have that song. They probably have like breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law. No, something like that. Or living after midnight. You know, some early Judas Priest shit. You know, if I sing Def Leppard, it'll probably be Photograph. Really anything. Anything from Def Leppard I can sing. It's great. No, Animal, stuff like that. Bon Jovi, I can sing Bon Jovi, sing Metallica, I can sing it. I can sing the classics. Let's just put it that way. And some of the new stuff, like some in this moment stuff, I can sing. I can't scream like Maria Brink, the goddess of metal, can sing. Like scream. I can't do that. I try, but I blow my fucking voice out, and you don't want that. The haters would like, Peter knows his voice. Fuck you. You know, I could sing some of the good stuff, like some Lamb of God songs. I can't, like Randy Blythe can sing a Lamb of God, or Chris Motionless of Motionless in White. I can't scream. Okay, I'm not a screamer. But I make the ladies scream. That's the only thing I can say about that. And then, I make Rosa scream all the fucking time. And your mama and your girlfriend and probably your grandma too. When they think of me, they're screaming. They're screaming. They're screaming for the Super D. I give them the vitamins plus vitamins and supplements. But it is what it is. Maybe one day, if I'm like bored, I might do an acapella cover or like Def Leppard or something like that. But like I said, I don't know. I can't really play the music behind it because I don't want to get copyrighted. Unless I can find maybe a instrumental version. I think I could play that. I would think so. I think I can play it. If I play an instrumental version, I can like put it low on I can use the phone and go live on StreamYard for like 5-6 minutes, and just do an acapella with or without the music. Like I said, I don't want to get copyrighted, but maybe one day, I keep saying that one day I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to play some guitar covers. I never do it. I've said that for like 10 goddamn years. But, work and a social life, I just haven't had the time to even break out the goddamn guitar. But soon, like I said, soon. Future, I'm looking to the future. I might do some acapella stuff. Or with an instrumental behind it. most of the stuff is copyrighted, so I can't really use the music. So it sucks. I mean, you could get away with it, but I don't want to run the risk of getting my channel copyright striked from like Warner Music or the record company, something like that, or the band itself. So I don't know if vocal covers will happen or not. Maybe like I said, acapella, yeah, I could do that, but with the music, probably not. Anyway, all right, let's get back into it. All right, I obviously know my tennis. He says, "Hey Peter, sorry I haven't been commenting on your shows recently. Been struggling with my mental health this week. Oh, that sucks. So I haven't been on YouTube too much. Just wanted to wish you well. Thank you very much. And yeah, it's been a tough week for me. For me, last couple weeks have been really tough for me. Yeah, this week has been tough. I mean, Tuesday, yeah, Tuesday was bad. I had a panic attack. Talked to my psychiatrist and everything because I got put on one of my pills got reduced from 50 milligrams to 25 milligrams, and she's like, take that for a week, and then we'll put you on something else, which like do a test run. So I'm like, great, more fucking medicine in my fucking bloodstream to make me more fucking fucked up. But I'm trying. I mean, I'm trying to get over this fucking anxiety and impulse shit. I'm trying my best, man. I don't want to take pills. I don't want to be on pills the rest of my life. Nobody does. Nobody does. Unless you're really fucked up. So you're probably on pills. You'll be on pills for life. I mean, you've got disabilities and shit. But yeah, I don't want to be on pills for life, man. I really don't. But the way it's going, who knows? Who knows how many more years I'll be on pills? Hopefully not too long. I don't want to be on pills in my mid-50s and going into my 60s. It is what it is. I mean, Rose is on her pills because she got diabetes, but so she's on those pills. So, and yeah, so she, she's up and she's older than me. I'll just say that she's older than me, but she's got her ailments and everything. She even deals with depression and mental health illness and stuff like that too. So everybody's fucked up. It sucks that we live in a world with mental illness. Everybody's messed up, and people make fun of it. It just boggles my mind. Why would you make fun of somebody that has dementia or has depression or anxiety and gets panic attacks and shit like that? Why? Does that make you special? No, but you're a fucking idiot. And all these people that fucking die from getting bullied and they have a mental illness, what's her name? Hana Kimura, I think her name is. The Japanese chick, the 21-year-old Japanese chick that was so loved in Japan, and then she came over to Ring of Honor, was at the G1 Super Show, and she tragically died because fucking idiots had to bully her online. Stupidity. Stupid. I really wish those people that do that shit get locked up for a long time. I'm not talking about 5 years. I'm talking about 10, 20 years for that shit. And it is what it is. Side note, Derek Chauvin, the guy that killed George Floyd? Dude got 22 and a half years. 22 and a half. And he could have got 30, but, the judge was kind of lenient, I guess. But he got 22 and a half years in jail. And he could get out in 15. He'll probably be dead in 15 years. I'll tell you that much. Because he's going to get butt raped in jail by a guy named Bubba. I mean, white guy going to jail? Mm-mm. But those, I'm not being racial or anything, but the Latinos and the Chinese people, especially the black people, they will fuck you up. For all that, I mean, for something like that. I mean, they prey on that shit. A white man killing a black man. So, Derek Chauvin, nice knowing you. Because you're gonna get fucked up in jail. Or killed. That's all I gotta say about that. Well, he's gonna get fucked up. You know what I gotta say to that? It's like, nice knowing you. Going to hell. But still, he really should have got the death sentence. Should have got the chair. Or lethal injection. Really chair. That's what I would think. If I was on the jury, I'd say sentence this guy to death. Fuck him, man. You kill a cop. I mean, you kill a guy like that, you should get the death penalty. If you kill a cop, get the death penalty. You kill like a celebrity, get the death penalty. You kill like the president of the United States or the vice president or like a dictator or something like that, get the chair. Or get some type of death sentence. Cut off your hand, cut off your dick, something like that. But still, I mean, 22 and a half years, not a long time. I mean, it goes fast. So it's 2021. If he gets on 15 years, he'll be out in 2036. So who knows? But like I said, he'll probably be dead before then. Because those people in jail, they don't mess around. They'll beat up anybody. I mean, especially pedophiles. They'll fuck people up like that. Child predators, I mean, like I said, pedophiles and child molesters and shit like that. They will fuck them up. I mean, if you've seen not Scared Straight, but if you've seen any like jail shows like Oz, especially Oz, all the people that were in Oz had like different crimes they committed. I mean, that show was fucking nuts. They killed people in all the most scary ways. I mean, Luke Perry was on that show when he played a priest, and the inmates they had like a breakout and some shit like that, and I don't remember, I can't really explain what something like that. They just went insane. Let's put it that way. And they took Luke Perry's character. Luke Perry, who was a priest. They put him. They put him in like behind a wall, and they just started building bricks behind it, and he died. He died right there. He died of suffocation because he was behind bricks. And then there was one episode when one guy shit on the other guy. I was like, ugh. Oh, God. I was like, ew, that's nasty. Mm-hmm. And then, showing up, all the horrors of fucking jail, man. People getting fucked in the ass, getting AIDS and just sick shit, man. Don't go to jail. Just put it that way. Do not go to jail. Please, man, I don't. But you will not live to tell about it. If you even get out, God bless you if you do get out. But, either tape your asshole or, just take it like a man. Take the beating and take the ass raping like a man. You won't like it, but, or you might, I don't know. People are creeps. Some people are creeps, but, they like that kind of thing. Especially all my haters, they get fucked in the ass on a daily basis. But it is what it is. All right. But yeah, getting back to my good buddy. I obviously know my tennis. Uh, yeah, man. I don't. I feel your pain, man. Struggle. I struggled. I struggled this week too. Especially a couple of hours ago. But I got. I almost had a panic attack a couple of hours ago. But it's a pill. Fine. I feel good. Like I said, I feel good. I'm in good spirits now. Hopefully, gonna try to have a great weekend. And worried about Monday, but I hate Mondays. Got some stuff to do, and yeah. Just worried about when next week starts. That's all I gotta say about it. Just basically Monday and Sunday. That's next week is just gonna be tough for me, especially next Sunday. Like I said, when my brother from another mother's birthday. So that's just gonna be hard, and I might lose it next Sunday, man. I'm gonna lose it. Me and the missus be crying almost all day. It is what it is. All right, let's move on. I want to talk about mushy shit. And I talked for almost an hour, and I haven't even got to Smackdown with you. But I don't care. It's my podcast. I don't give a shit. My channel. I can do whatever the fuck I want. You don't like it? Get the fuck off. All right. Obviously, my channel says Nickelback does have some good stuff, especially their earlier stuff. I don't limit myself to one genre or a certain type of music. Better to broaden your horizons. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Like I said, Nickelback in the early days, some great stuff. First couple of albums were pretty damn good. Great songs. Great songs like Too Bad and I'm thinking. don't tell me. Please don't tell me, because I know. Let me think. God damn it. How You Remind Me from the first album, the first single. Even before all the first album, they had an indie album that nobody heard of except for me. They had "Leader of Men," which is a great song. They had another good song on the indie album before. I think the first album was All the Right. Was it All the Right Reasons or Silver Side Up? I forget what it was. I think it was Silver Side Up. I forget. Whatever. But yeah, that album was good. The second album was great, and then the third album, great songs. Like, look at this photograph. Every time I hear it makes me laugh. Saving Me. Then it had the Raw theme. Remember the Raw theme? Burn it to the ground. I wish they still use that. It is what it is. Saving Me is one of my favorite songs. My favorite Nickelback song. The video is great. With the showing like the time that you would die and everything. That's great. That's a great song. Some other great songs that they had. They're a great band, man. That's all I gotta say about that. But yeah, saying broaden your horizons. Yeah, I try to listen to everything. I don't listen a lot, but I listen to different bands now. I don't just listen like in this moment, like continuously. I could. I still do. But I listen to New Year's Day. I love New Year's Day. Motions of Light, Lamb of God, Sepultura, Slayer, Priest. Even the new stuff that's coming out now, like The Who. The Mongolian death band named The Who. H-U, by the way. King, K-Y-N-G. Of Mice and Men. I listen to, I don't listen to a lot of it, but Black Label Society, Zakk Wylde. Stuff like that. I'm starting to listen to Beartooth, Carnifex, stuff like that. Some like really hardcore metal, like almost death metal. But I'll still, listen to the good stuff. Kiss, Bon Jovi, Def Leppard, Metallica, Megadeth, Motorhead, Ace of Spades, got a wart in my face. God bless Lemmy. That's the same birthday as me, which is awesome. I had to say, I am probably the luckiest guy in the world, man. I had the same birthday as a rock legend in Lemmy, and Jesus Christ. Christmas Eve, baby. Christmas Eve. That's when I was born. So I had the same birthday as Lemmy and Jesus Christ. That's it. I told Lemmy that too. And then he was like, oh, that's great, man. That's great. Want some Jack and Coke? I'm like, sure. Mm-hmm. Gave me a bottle, gave me some Coke, put some Jack in it. I was like, let's get drunk, Lemmy. Let's sing some, let's sing some Isley Brothers tunes, Ace of Spades got a wart in my face. God bless Lemmy. He's the man. He is the fucking man. That's all I gotta say for that. All right, let's move on. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, listen to whatever you want, man. Listen to whatever you want. If it's good. If it's not good, then throw it in the trash. Just don't listen like shit like Bieber, okay? I don't listen to Bieber. Bieber is the Antichrist. Next to Celine Dion. I can't listen to Celine Dion. I can't. I hate that shit. I hate that Canadian shit. Oh, Bryan Adams came from Canada. I love Bryan Adams. Nickelback came from Canada, I think, too. I love Bryan Adams. Got my first real 6-string. Born it at the 5 and dime, Was the summer of '69. I can play that song too. Easy fucking shit. The hardest Bryan Adams song I can't play is freaking Run to You because it's in a freaking different time, not time fixture. It's just in a different way to play it. Because you got to use a capo. Because it's like an F sharp, I think a B sharp or an F sharp tune. It was like I mean, just go watch a guitar playthrough of Run to You. You can't play it, originally. You have to play with a capo. I mean, the lead beat, the lead intro. Most of the song is just you have to use a capo. I don't know. I mean, the guitarist plays it. I think the guitarist plays it with a capo. I don't know about Bryan Adams just plays it regularly because it's just different. And it's hard. It's very hard if you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, there's some songs I cannot play for shit. I tried. Like I can play Pantera, Cowboys from Hell. It's not a fucking hard fucking riff to play. I mean, Dimebag has some great riffs, but the solos he hits, those high squeak notes he hits. He's too good. He is a legend. I can't hit those. I try, but then I break strings after a while. I'm like, fuck! I gotta go to Sam Ash and get fucking strings again. I pay $5 for strings. Fuck. So I try not to do the high squealing stuff. I'm like a more like Zakk Wylde kind of guy, playing the high pitch harmonics and shit. The pinch harmonics, like God bless him, Eddie Van Halen. Good stuff. But I can't do the high squealing shit like Dimebag does. Or even Randy Rhoads at a time. But those are my influences, Eddie Van Halen, David Gilmour. No relation. Everybody says your name is it's Gilmour. Are you related to David Gilmour? Like, no. I wish I was. Same 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 way, his is GILMOUR, mine is the same. It is what it is. That's it. All right, let's move on. I talked enough. God damn. 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm probably going to 4 o'clock in the morning with this shit. Hopefully you guys stay up with me. If not, fuck you. All right, Nick Infante says, Judas Priest, they did the Rockers theme before WWE, Living After Midnight. Yeah, back in the AWA, I think, right? Or Mid-South? Pre-WWF, yeah. Living After Midnight. We're living after midnight. It's 3 a.m. Huh. Rocking till the dawn. Loving till the morning. When I come, I come. I think that's how it was. I don't know the lyrics, but Yeah, I read a story that there was a reason why I don't remember the reason, but I was reading a story about Rob Halford, that the reason why he doesn't curse in his songs. Because he's the metal guy, he doesn't need to curse. Lemmy doesn't curse, as far as I know. Most of the songs, no. Most metal bands don't have cursing in their songs, unless they play live. Then they'll curse here and there, especially Metallica, especially James Hetfield. Let it fucking Whiplash, good stuff. But most bands, they don't really curse. Most bands. The last couple of In This Moments albums have had cursing in them. I don't mind it. I don't mind, an F-bomb from Maria on a song. A couple of F-bombs. Or an S-bomb, maybe. It's cool. It's cool. She's singing her heart out. Go for it. All right, we got a lot of comments before I get to this fucking review. But it's okay. Obviously, know my tennis. Did you ever listen to the Strokes back in the early 2000s? They're an amazing band. Love Judas Priest as well, by the way. Love the song they had in Fight City, You Got Another Thing Coming. Yeah. I listened to the Strokes. Not different Strokes, but the Strokes. They're okay. Not my cup of tea, but it is what it is. But, well, yeah, they're pretty good. They were all right back in the day. That's another good song by Judas Priest. You got another thing coming. Great riff. Great riff. Great riff. I can play that riff. It's a hard riff though, but it's, it's like dun 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 dun. No, it's like a G chord into it's like an open. I think it's like a G chord into and like a C chord. I mean, if you want to learn these songs, just look up on YouTube. I mean, they're everywhere. Unless you want to learn like I did, learn by ear. That's how I learned most of the Pink Floyd stuff. I learned by ear up until Division Bell when I got the guitar tabulatures and shit. I had to cheat, but still, most of the stuff back in the day, I listened through ear. I had to listen to it like a lot to get the to get the chords and everything, the solos, the way that Sometimes I even had to watch the video just to have to the music video just to learn how to play the solo. It is what it is. All right, let's move on. All right. Obviously, know my tennis. I don't get how there's some people out there that say, I don't like music, I can't get to any bands. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? Yeah, man. You could go up to somebody and it's like, it's like, hey man, what do you, somebody's listening on the, on their walkie, their Walkman or their CD player or iPod or whatever. And you go up to them, like, you don't want to bother them. It's like, hey man, what are you listening to? Just to like, I'm just listening to some like, what, I mean, they'll listen to some like, I don't know, some weird stuff. Maybe some rap or maybe some metal or whatever. Whatever. I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. You know, I'm on my headphones. Like, what are you listening to? I'm like, I'm listening to In This Moment. It's like they're like, who the fuck is in this moment? I'm like, dude. Do I have to slap you? Who's in this moment? I want to slap. I would smack the shit out of people who said, who the fuck is in this moment? But I have to school them. Especially at a concert. There's, you know, there was like one concert I went to. I think In This Moment was opening for Seven Dust. And I think Clutch. And then Black Label. Yeah, it was a Black Label Berserkers. I think it was 2010, I believe. And they were on their A Star Course Wasteland tour. And you know, I think there was a support band before In This Moment. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it was. It was a band called From the Basement. They're from Syracuse. Not well known, but it is what it is. Yeah, they came on. They rocked the house. Blah blah blah. They were okay. Nothing great. And then like, you know, after they played, you know, the changing the set and everything. You know, they had a big A Star Course Wasteland big thing come down. And I'm like, yeah, get ready for this. It's like now the real music starts. Because you know, the banner came down. I was like, and somebody goes up to me, and like, is this band any good? I'm like, I looked at them without really like straight. I mean, I looked at them with a straight face, and I'm like, are you really asking me that question? You know, right? So I took out my phone, put it on YouTube. I said, watch this. And I showed him beautiful. I showed him prayers, and I showed him Beautiful Tragedy, and Daddy's Fallen Angel. Right? He's like, holy shit, man, this better be good. I was like, you're in for a treat, my friend. People that don't even know, that didn't even know In This Moment back in the day, are liking In This Moment, which is great. I like when I go to a concert, especially like an In This Moment concert or a New Year's Day concert or even a Aussie concert or Black Label. And, you know, they're like, I never heard this before. Is this any good? I'm like, just listen, dude. Or, you know, babe, whatever. No, girls come up to me and say, you know, is this any good? It's like, you know, I like your shirt. Huh. Is that all you like? How about a taste of my Super D? Ha ha! Just kidding. But yeah, I have had girls flirt with me at fucking shows. It's just amazing. I can't do anything. I have to save girls sometimes from the fucking idiots that fucking mosh pit. Or you know, push their way, you know, the wave coming in and shit. I have to be a nice guy and fucking save some people. So especially the girls. You know. I mean, some girls might be with their boyfriends and shit, I know. But I'm a nice guy. I try to be nice. The girls, you know, whenever, you know, the girls at concerts, you know, they'll flirt with me and I'll flirt with them and them. What are you doing later tonight? I'm going home. I'm going home to my woman and fucking her. That's what I'm doing. I'm not fucking you. As much I mean, you're pretty. You got big titties and everything, but that's fine, man. You're drunk. But as we all know, drunk sex is the best sex. But you know, I can't do that shit, man. I can't touch that with a 10-foot pole. I've had fucking girls fucking making out next to each other, man. I want to join in, but I'm like, oh, I can't. As much as my fucking super dick gets, I'm okay. I'm not going there. I'm not gonna get, you know, sexual. Like, oh, he's talking about sex. You know, but I've had girls fucking making out next to me and everything. I'm like, have fun. Don't splash on me. But you could. No, just don't add me in. I mean, I wouldn't mind. I'll fucking make out with a chick. I don't give a shit. As long as the missus is not around, she'll fucking beat my ass. But most concerts I go to alone anyway. But I try to get the missus to come around once in a while. You know, most of the in this moment stuff, she'll go to. If I can get her out, you know, I can get a ticket for her. Most of the time, she's like in the back, and I'm up front always. You know, I'm Mr. VIP, so I have to be up front. So it is what it is. I mean, if I make out with a chick, I'm not gonna tell her. Unless there's like lipstick on me, and like, what the fuck is your lipstick for? I'm like, I don't know, some drunk girl kissed me. What do you want me to do? You want me to beat her up or something? I can't do anything. I'm a fucking animal. But like I said, you know, but like I said, I know if girls are fucking kissing next to me, what am I gonna do? As much as I want to join in, I don't want to disrespect their authority, and no, interrupt them from their makeout session, and grabbing it, you know, feeling up on each other. I'm like, just, you know, fuck, you know, feel up on me if you want. I don't give a shit. I'll just tell you straight up, you know. I'll be happy, I'll smile and everything, but, you know, you try to go home with me? Nope. Sorry. I'm not giving you my number either. I'll give you a fake number. 8675309. I'll give you the Jenny number. You can call Jenny for a good time. I digress. Yeah. All right. Yeah, but, you know, like, you know, going back to the comment, you know, but, oh my God. I mean, but if you don't like music, I mean, there is something wrong with you. Music is life, man. Music saves the soul. Saved me. I think I told many stories about how in this moment it saved me from suicide. A lot. Many times. If I'm thinking about killing myself, I'll put on the first fucking album, just crank up Daddy's Fallen Angel or whatever, and I'm like, oh, thank you. I'm fine. And I told Maria and the band many times. I thanked them many times. I said, thank you so much for your music. And thank you for being around. Thank you for fucking coming, you know, for being a band, you know, and everything. Because I think without in this moment, I might have been dead. Might. I didn't say I will, but might have been dead. But like I said, I thanked Maria and the band many times for saving me from offing myself. But it is what it is. Music saves the soul. And if you're thinking about suicide, think again. Just plop on something. I don't care what it is. It could be in this moment. Hell, throw on some Bieber. Go ahead. If you like, you know, you think that'll save your soul, go ahead. Go listen to some Bieber. Go ahead. I don't give a shit. I personally think Bieber's gonna make you want to kill yourself. It's like, I want to kill myself. I'm gonna listen to Bieber. Baby. Fuck. Oh my God. If you really think Bieber's gonna save your soul, fuck you. I mean, but like I say, if you like Bieber, go ahead. I don't give a shit. You know, just don't come around me, you know, singing Bieber songs. I'll fucking punch you in the fucking taint. Fuck you, man. I'll kick your ass. Tell you Bieber sucks, dude. Fuck Bieber. Fuck his fans too. Fuck his wife too. His wife's ugly. Haley Bieber. Ugh. How the fuck did she get with him? Good lord. Alright, anyway. Alright, we're gonna get to the Smackdown review soon. Alright. Obviously, know my tenants. Do you collect any music magazines? Here in the UK, I used to collect Kerrang, Classic, I guess it's a Classic Rock, and Metal Hammer magazines. Those were the shit. Yeah. I don't collect them anymore, but I love Metal Hammer. Metal Hammer, Hit Parader, there's some of them in the US. I can't think of the names of them. Metal Hammer, Hit Parader. I know Hit Parader is in the United States. Oh God, I have a few. Metal Edge, I think was another one. Yeah, you put me on the spot. God damn it. But yeah, I have some I have a pretty, I don't have a wide collection, but I have some metal I have some metal magazines, mostly of Ozzy. I got one of I got a guitar magazine. I have a couple of, I have one with Eddie Van Halen on the cover. I have one of David Gilmour on the cover. I have one of Ozzy on the cover, of course, Zakk Wylde. I have some metal magazines of, In This Moment and stuff like that. I just haven't really collected metal magazines. There's no store around my area has metal magazines. Unless, the only way I can get a metal magazine now is if I, go online and subscribe to it. And I don't have the money for it at the moment. I get, the way I get my metal news is for Twitter or Loudwire or Blabbermouth. That's all I get, with my metal news and everything. It is what it is. That's that. That's that. Marilyn Manson's about to get arrested, by the way. Just want to point that out. He's actually going to turn himself in for spitting on a female photographer. I mean, that dude has fucked up his life. All this sex allegations from all his exes and different other people. The man has fallen off the horse. Now he's going to jail, most likely. Or he was going to do jail time or get a big fine. Man, I think all those drugs really got to him, man. I mean, he's had some hot girlfriends like Rose McGowan, and some other chicks, but yeah, dude is freaking psycho. I mean, I watched. Remember that metal show? I don't know. Maybe some of you may or may not know. I think Nick might know. I don't know. Obviously, know my test. I don't know if you know about a VH1 show when VH1 used to play music and MTV too. VH1 was still playing music back in the a few years ago. They had a show called That Metal Show with Eddie Trunk, Jim Florentine, and Jim Florentine and Eddie Trunk, Jim Florentine, and can't think of the other guy's name off the top of my head. I can't think of the other guy's name, but they did a show with Manson on it, and he was fucked up. And it had Biff Buford from Saxon on there next to him. And he's fucking going off. He's fucking, drinking. I don't know what he was drinking. Some weird concoction drink. I mean, that episode was fucking weird, man. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? I was like, I would have kicked him off. Get the fuck out of here. Get sober or some shit. Here's what it is. The saddest episode I saw of That Metal Show was the one with Janie Lane from Warrant. God rest his mighty soul. That was a sad episode. That was the last time that he was on TV or did anything. Because right after that show, I think he died. I'm sad. Because he was into a lot of drugs and shit. I was actually, me and Rosa were actually on that metal show. Back in, what year was it? 2000. I don't even have the damn. I used to have the episode on my DVR. I took it off. I don't know. Because every time I try to replay it, it fucks up. So I had to take it off. But you can probably look it up somewhere. Me and Rosa were at a that metal show taping with Ted Nugent. The Nuge! You know, cat scratch fever. You know, that guy. He was funny as fuck, dude. He was funny as fuck. I wanted to meet him after the show, but he left. I was like, fuck you, man. Then I friend him, like, right, like, that night, me and Rosa went on his Facebook and friended him. We're still friends. We're still friends on Facebook. I have him on Twitter and Instagram. Gotta love the Nuge. Gotta love Ted Nugent. I only like his early stuff, like Cat Scratch Fever and Free for All and you know, Wang Gang Sweet Poontang. Yeah, it's an actual song, ladies and gentlemen. That song's about, you know what? Wang Gang Sweet Poontang. I sing that to Rose every night. I say it to Rose. I was like, baby, you got some sweet ass Wang Gang Sweet Poontang. And then we fucking, that's it. Yeah, that's it. It is what it is. But you gotta love Ted Nugent. If you don't like Ted Nugent, fuck you. I can play the intro of most of Cat Scratch Fever on the guitar. That's it. That's it. I woke up the neighbors playing that song when I was living upstate in Rome, New York. Because I had the overdrive on by accident. Because I bought an extra guitar, which I don't have anymore. I bought like an Eddie Van Halen purple guitar. The 5150 guitars he used to have. I bought it at a pawn shop, and I bought an amp with it. It came with an amp. And brought it home. I brought it home, and I was just like playing around with the dials and shit. And then I see this button that said overdrive. I was like, okay, what's this? Put it on, and made the guitar sound really loud. Like you hit the what do you call the boost and shit. I hit that button. I started playing. I was like, all right, let's see what this does. I started, riffing and everything. I started just playing riffs, and then I started, Cat Scratch Fever, and then the neighbors, they start, turn that music down. I was like, I didn't know the music was loud. And then I looked at the fucking amp. I was like, oh shit, hit the overdrive button. So I had to tone it down. So that was the last time I actually even used it. I don't have the guitar no more. Because, I should have bought. The thing was, when I broke up with my ex, Ashley Marie, back in 2007, I had to pack all my shit. Problem was, I couldn't pack the amp and the guitar. So first of all, I had no case for the guitar. And I had no room to put the amp. I put all my shit in like a big gym bag. And I took all my shit, plus a couple other things, on my back. I had to walk all the way to the train station. That fucking sucked. So, I lost out on a good guitar. Sucks, man. I didn't even think about it until I got home. I was like, oh shit, if I got the guitar. Ugh. It is what it is. All right, let's move on. No, I want to talk about the past. All right, Nick Infante says, you were born in 1976. My parents got married in 1976. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I was born in 1976. Like I said, Christmas Eve, 1976. We were supposed to be born the week before, but I decided, and I was like, I'm not ready to come out yet. And then Christmas Eve came. It's like, I'm out. Like, get me out of here. So, yeah. But that's nice, you know. Your parents were married in, 1976. My parents were born in the 70s as well, too. So, that's nice. That's all I'll say about that. All right. Obviously, no my tennis. I miss Lemmy too, man. I missed out on the opportunity to see Motorhead at Motorhead Festival back in 2016. They were meant to be one of the headliners there, but then Lemmy died 2015. Yeah. He was supposed to be on the motorboat, I think they were calling it. And he just got really sick. Canceled a lot of dates. You know, hearing when he died, you know, made me really sad. Because I seen, you know, Lemmy and everything. Got to know him a little bit. Ace of Spades got to walk my face, you know. It is what it is, you know. Yeah. God bless Lemmy. That's all I got to say about that. I don't have a lot of Motorhead albums, by the way, if you're asking. I don't have them. The only thing I have, I do have Ace of Spades. That's the only thing I have. I don't have anything. I actually have I have one other one. I forgot the name of it though. I have it. I'm not gonna look it up. It's way in my other closet, my music closet. I'm not gonna look there because it'll take me too long to look for it. I don't have time for that. But yeah, I have Ace of Spades and I have one other one. I can give you the, if you know the album, the song "Rock Out with Your Cock Out," you know, that's the album. That's the song that's on the album. I can't think of the name of the album. I think it's called "The World Is Yours." I think. I don't remember. Yeah. All right, let's move on. But yeah, I don't have, you know, Lemmy's a god. It's the Download Festival. I haven't slept all night, so forgive me. You know, go to sleep. You know, 3:35 in the morning here in Jersey. It is what. All right, we're almost done. We're almost done with the comments, and then we'll get to the review. All right. Yeah, got to talk some music, and we'll talk some wrestling. That's all I got to say about that. Obviously, know my tennis. I did see the Rolling Stones a few years back, which was amazing, considering they're all getting up there in age. Yeah, what are they, 90? Well, Keith Richards is like 100. He's still playing the guitar. The Rolling, I don't even call them the Rolling Stones. I call them the Rolling Bones because, you know, they're so freaking old. I have one album. I have Steel Wheels. That's it. I don't, you know, I don't have like classic Rolling Stones and shit. But, you know, but, happy you saw the Rolling Bones. You know, now probably in like 20 years we'll still be talking about the Rolling Stones. They'll still be around. Who knows? I think they're on like I think they'll own it. It's like late 70s or 80s now. Now old and Keith Richards is still smoking a cigar and probably smoking crack for all I know. Although, and all the other guys that were in that band, you know, old farts. Bass player, even though the bass player they used to have before he left. Yeah, that's it. All right, let's get to. Whoa, I got a lot. I got a lot. Oh, let's get into it. Almost an hour and a half in. All right. Obviously, know my tennis says I do love a lot of the gothic / punk bands in the early 80s, like The Cure, Joy Division, The Smiths, too. Not to sound like an old man, which you are, but music hasn't been the same the past 10 years. Depends what genre you're in, but I would kind of agree with that in a way, but like I said, depends what genre you're in. Metal has kind of metal has kind of slowed down a little bit. You know, it's mostly taken over by different bands like New Year's Day and In This Moment, and you know, shit bands like Bullet for My Valentine or Black Veil Brides, who fucking suck. Oh yeah, they're on tour within this moment. God, thank God I didn't see them. I was supposed to see them April 1st last year, April Fool's Day, in New York City at a shit venue like Terminal 5, which has no air conditioning. Now I was supposed to see them, and then then this fucking virus hit. Cancel that show, and I don't even know if they're gonna if in this moment coming back to New York City, if they're gonna make up that date. Oh, I got $60 back. Thank you very much. But they really, they should make up that date. Give us New Yorkers what we want, god damn it. Because in this moment, it doesn't come to New York that much, unless it's like upstate. And I'm not going upstate. I'm not going. I mean, I would go to Albany because, Maria's from Albany and everything. Well, she's not from Albany. She's from Schenectady. Like the Schenectady, Albany area. So, I mean, if they played Albany, I might go to Albany. It's like 5 hours, like 4 or 5 hours away by train. But then again, I have to get the train ticket. I have to get tickets for the show. I have to get, someplace to sleep. I have to buy, go find a motel or a hotel to stay at. If Rosa comes with me, we have to find a hotel just for the night and then go back in the morning on a train. But yeah, they rarely come. In this moment, has rarely come to New York. Not like they used to back in the day. They used to come to New York a lot. Nowadays, not so much. I mean, there's not that many places you can play in New York besides the Garden or the Hammerstein Ballroom. Or maybe, if they go to Brooklyn and they go to the Barclays Center. Not that many places they can play in the city, unless they play like a rinky-dink freaking nightclub or a lounge or something like that, which they did back on the Star Claus Raceland tour. They played some rinky-dink, some like nightclub, and they were in headlining. They were the co-headliner. Nonpoint was the headliner. And I was like up front, and then Maria touched my hand. Yeah. She was introducing Iron Army, and I was like, yeah! And then as the song started playing, she didn't mouth it. I can hear, read her lips. Hi, Peter. Because she knows me very well. Most of the band knows me. So it pays to know the band. Like I mentioned, when I was in that music video that has almost 2 million hits. I don't know what it has now, but it's getting close to 2 million. And it's been around for like 6 years now. 6 years and almost has 2 million hits. That's good shit. That's good shit. So I'm a celebrity and I'm proud of it. Even if it was for 5 seconds, still a celebrity. And you love me. And it counts. Yeah, that's it. That's not the first music video I was in. Or anything. From In This Moment, by the way. So I was in that video. Closer live from New York City at Webster Hall, 2015 on the Black Widow release party tour. The Black Widow album release party, I should say. But I was actually featured in a DVD, the first DVD they had, not the second one, but the first one. When they had when a Star Course Wasteland came out regular. Then they had a deluxe edition, which had some behind the scenes stuff that there's YouTube stuff of them behind the scenes making of the album A Star Course Wasteland. They had 2 YouTube videos, part 1 and part 2. That's where I get "Fuck You" band from, by the way. And part of the DVD was a Q&A with Maria and Chris Howarth, if you don't know who he is. So yeah, part of the Q&A, they asked some fans. I don't know how many questions there were, but they asked fans to, write, give questions to the band, and they'll answer them. So lo and behold, I asked the question. Stupidest question I asked. I don't know why I asked that question. I said, where do you see the band in 5 years? Like a generic fucking question. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? And they answered it, but you see my name on it. It's it says Peter G. Well, this was at the time I was still living, I was, this was like around the time I was moving from Brooklyn to Jersey. So I put, my name, Peter G from NYC. Because I was living in Brooklyn, New York, around the New York City area. So, yeah, so give credit to that one too. I still have it. I don't watch it though. But I mean, if you ever, I don't know if it's still, if you can still get it on Amazon or anything like that, or even on the In This Moment's merch store. I don't think they have it anymore. So it was a Best Buy exclusive, so you can't probably get it. But if you can find it, get the Star Course Wasteland Deluxe Edition, or just find the edition with the DVD on it, and then just go to the Q&A section. Just watch it until you see Peter G from NYC on it, and that's me. So, like I said, it pays to know the band. So, not once, but twice I've appeared within this moment. And there'll probably be many more, hopefully. I've appeared on liner notes too, but does that count really? I guess it does. I would think liner notes count. Who knows? All right, let's move on. We're getting close to 2 hours. We gotta get this fucking shit done. It's getting close to 4 o'clock. But I'm just gonna skim through the results. By the way, but I got a lot of comments. Obviously, no attendance. Van Halen. Do you like them? Did you like them? Yes, I did. I still do. God bless Eddie Van Halen. That's all I gotta say about that. Saint Eddie Van Halen, the greatest guitarist in the world. One of my idols. I love Van Halen, man. No, you're probably gonna ask me which version. And I'll tell you straight up, Van Hagar. I love Sammy Hagar. I love that guy. I love the Van Hagar stuff. I still like David Lee. Like, I ain't got nobody. I love the early Van Halen stuff too. I mean, I like both versions. The David Lee Roth version and the Sammy Hagar version. Not a big fan of the Gary Cherone shit. Don't ask me about that Van Halen 3 album because it sucked. It did. It's horrible. The tour was, I just couldn't, get through looking at it, like videos with Gary Cherone. Not to say he's bad or anything, he's the lead singer of Extreme, but I just couldn't see. I was like, why did they hire this guy? They could have hired anybody else but Gary Cherone for Van Halen 3. And that was it. And then Sammy Hagar got supposedly, he got kicked out. Then they kind of reunited later on, after in the late last couple of years, they kind of reunited. They had a little reunion tour, and then they had the David Lee Roth stuff, with the, with that album that had, Wolfgang Van Halen on it, with what's that song called? My Tattoo, a Free Tattoo, that's something like that. Some tattoo song on it. And I thought they were going to do another album with David and Wolfgang. But, sadly, Eddie Van Halen's gone. it is what it is. And Wolfgang Van Halen, Wolfie, has a great album. Great album. Pick it up, please. I mean, really, it's an EP, but still, good stuff. Good shit. I don't know what Wolfie's gonna do now. I think he's just gonna do his own shit now. As far as like Sammy Hagar goes, he's doing his own thing. With like Sammy. Well, he changes his band names every freaking time. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like 1 minute it's like Sammy Hagar and the Circle and shit. Now that's what I think his new band is. With Michael Anthony and the guitarist that was in his original band. But we'll never see like if Eddie was still alive today, I don't think we'll see like a big reunion where we have David Lee Roth, Sammy Hagar, and maybe Gary Sharon. That'll probably never happen. But it is what it is. All right, let's move on. Nick says, and I did tell you Tino Sabatelli released again. Yes, you did. Doing SmackDown. All right, let's move on. Got a lot of comments. Obviously, No Way 10 says, I'm still shocked that Braun Strowman got released a few weeks back, considering he was world champ a year ago, although the 2 world titles have been downgraded over the past couple years. Basically, yeah. Just held by, basically the same goddamn people. Is that Cena? It's Roman. Or it's Randy Orton. It's The Fiend, Just devalued Bobby Lashley now as the WWE title. It took him a long time to get that goddamn title. The same thing with Kofi Kingston. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, there's no divisions at all for those titles. They're just recycling people or bringing some guys back like Edge tonight. They had to bring back Edge so we can have he can fight Roman so Roman can have something to do at Money in the Bank. So I would have kept that for SummerSlam. But obviously, it looks like, Roman will face Edge and Seth Rollins will get involved somehow. That's how he's going to set up Edge versus Seth Rollins at SummerSlam. Fucking bullshit. That's that. All right, we move on. Obviously, my son says, yeah, man, do it. That'd be great fun. Oh, the acapella stuff. Yeah, I might. If I get the time, like I said. Yeah, we're almost done with the comments. Okay, he also says, maybe make some album reviews or live reactions to underground bands. That's just a suggestion, not to tell you what to do on your channel. Haha. I have done... I haven't done a lot, but I've done an In This Moment CD review. New Year's Day, I've done a CD review. Black Label Society. I've done some concert reviews for In This Moment, just mostly In This Moment. I did do one of back in the day on the old TGC Reborn channel before it got terminated. I did a lot of concert reviews, like December's Fall and stuff like that. Album reviews, especially when the In This Moment albums came out, I would just do the reviews. Back when remember when YouTube, you could do 10-minute videos on YouTube way back in the day? Way back in the day? Way back. I'm like talking 2010, 2011. I remember getting the Stalker's Wasteland album, not the deluxe edition, but the original edition. And I got some stuff with it, like a sticker. Now it's that I showed it off. Negozo, had to help hold the camera and everything. And I'm showing it off. And I'm like, damn, how am I gonna do this in 10 minutes? Like, fuck. But now you can do unlimited videos. I can talk for 3 hours talking about one goddamn album. If I wanted to, but I'm not. Oh yeah, but yeah, I could do that. But like I said, I don't have much time on StreamYard, so I have to do it off the phone. So, but now I know what to do with the phone because I can just sit at my desk, put the phone right next to right next to the computer, and just go like this right with the computer. Hold it like this. I'm using the control. I can hold it like this. I just hit the button. Just push the button, and just do the video and just talk about the album, or just randomly talk about it in this moment, or just any band. I might do that. Probably, I would think after July 4th, I'm probably gonna start putting more. I'm gonna try to put more content on the Metal Guy channel, except for like the death videos, which you all love, by the way. I just don't want to make that, I keep getting like, when I do the death videos, like, you're the metal god. Why do you have, why are you doing death videos? Well, you should talk about metal. I've been hounded with that shit. I mean, for years. But I mean, I don't do a random music related video, some music news, or just an album review or a shirt review or whatever. Like, but I just like dedicating that channel to like it's my channel. I can do whatever I want, right? So I just like just doing death tribute videos for the people that are dying. I'm actually going to do one tomorrow about Melissa Coates, the girlfriend of Sabu, who died a couple days ago. So I'm going to do that. But like I said, I think I would say probably after next weekend, I'm probably going to try to put more music-related content on there. I'm going to try my best. I'll probably do like a top 10 In This Moment songs, top 10 Metallica songs. There's a lot of Metallica songs, but it's hard to pick 10 good ones. And the same thing with In This Moment. It's hard to pick 10. But it's my list. I'm not, no offense to the band or anything. Bands, I should say bands or anything, but it's just my personal top 10. And I think they'll be great. I think, I probably won't get a lot of hits, but I think it'll be great. I think it'll be great. That's that. Obviously, nobody says to sing opera. Pfft, no way, dude. No way. No way. Now, I don't think I can hit those high notes. No way. Like, no way. No way, dude. Anyway. Oh, it's almost 4 o'clock in the goddamn morning. Holy shit. Obviously, number 10. Some people have no understanding of mental health, which does infuriate me. They just say something like, quote, man up and get a grip, unquote, unquote, which is just an ignorant thing to say. It is, yes. Yes. It is, and that's it, people tell me, get a grip, man. Deal with it. I'm like, no. I got a fucking condition. I can't deal with that. Try. I have to take a minute to get my fucking head right. But still, somebody comes up to you, you're having a bad day, he's like, get over it. Shut the fuck up, dude. You don't know what I'm going through, or what other people are going through. Who are you to say, get a grip? Grip on these. How about that? Get the fuck away from me before I punch you in the mouth. That's all I gotta say. Fuck you, people who said that. Nick said a comment. He said ignore it. Okay. It's about George. Was the one about George Floyd? Yeah, I think it was the one. Yeah, yeah, I guess it was because of the comment before that. Yeah, that's kind of low, Nick. Come on. Think, Nick. Before you write a comment or like something like that, I mean, it could be funny, but just think. I do the same thing. I'll admit, I just write a random comment and just not think about what the fuck I'm saying. It's got me in trouble a lot. So I try not to do it, but it is what it is. So next time, don't write it, or just delete it before you if you do post it, just delete it. If it is what it is. All right. Nick says, I think you told me on Instagram you got another age restriction. I don't know why YouTube is doing this to you. And I don't think it's YouTube. I think it's some fat fuck named Trevor or Steve. I don't know. It's just one of my trolls. I don't think it's YouTube. I think it's just the trolls trying to take my channels down. They're failing miserably. 9 times. I feel like I'm in a Ferris Bueller movie. 9? No, he was absent 9 times. 9 times. Because he wasn't sick. He was cut to school. Yeah, 9 times I've been freaking age restricted. I don't know why. No. Rosa thinks, oh, you curse too much. Fuck you. I can curse whatever the fuck I want. If YouTube was so anal about censorship and cursing on YouTube, they would say something like, you can't curse on YouTube. But then that violates your First Amendment rights. So, so screw you, Susan. Yeah, literally. But yeah, these age restriction things, you know, I don't let it bother me. I just find it funny that these trolls try to, you know, age restrict my video. I really don't think it's the automated bot that, you know, the automated system that YouTube is running, which is failing miserably. You know, it's either one, but I'm thinking it's the trolls. They're trying to take me down and failing miserably. So I appealed it again, and you know I'm gonna win. I probably won it right now. I haven't looked at my phone because I did it like a few hours ago. I got it. Appealed it right away. Usually it'll come maybe a couple hours, you know, later, or maybe the next day. You know, just like, oh, we're sorry. Yeah, sorry you hit me 9 times, you fucking idiots. Fuck you, man. Kiss my rosy red Italian ass and suck my big fat Italian sausage. Oh, age restricted for that? 10 times now. Go ahead. Keep going. 100 times. I'll still appeal and I'll still win. You can't shut me up. I'm the voice of the voiceless. I'm like CM Punk. I'm the voice of the voiceless on this fucking website. Okay? So, you know, all you trolls, keep trying to flag me for age restriction. Go ahead. I don't give a shit. I'll just appeal it and I'll win. That's all I gotta say about. That's all I'm gonna say. So fuck YouTube and fuck the trolls. That's all I gotta say about that. I mean, if it is the YouTube failed automated system, they really need to fix it. They really need to fix it because you know, because I keep putting every time I do an appeal, it's like, fix your goddamn fucking automated system, you stupid motherfuckers. You know, I'll curse them out and I'll still win. They don't care. It's like, oh, we're sorry, we took the age restriction off. Okay. You know, and I keep putting my channels are marked as not made for kids. I mean, how hard is that? How hard is that? You know, if it is an automated system, how hard is it to freaking have videos and channels that are marked not made for kids because they don't want to get the little stupid copper crap and get fined $42,000 or whatever it was. I mean, really, most YouTube videos are not, you know, our channels are made not for kids and basically 18 and up. Most of them. The gaming channels even are not made for kids. And it's really supposedly made for kids because you're playing a fucking video game. Unless it's like Call of Duty or something like that. Then, no, okay, yeah. That's 18 and up because, you know, you don't want 12, 13-year-old twerps, like, you know, like, you're watching your shit. Yeah, but 12, 13-year-old kids play Call of Duty when they should be playing like Fortnite or something like that. Another stupid game. Play something cool like Resident Evil or something like that. Or Final Fantasy. Fortnite. Came up with that fucking game. But people love it. They're buying all this shit, you know, Fortnite gift cards and shit. It's like Roblox. We're playing that shit. Warcraft, Starcraft. Yeah, it is what it is. So, excuse me. But yeah, I really don't care about the age restriction anymore. I don't care. I'll just keep appealing it. I really don't care. You know, I mentioned it in Leon's stream earlier today, and Leon's like, "Oh, I don't even care. You know, don't even care about it, dude. I don't care. You know, it's not. You know, thankfully it doesn't give you a strike. I mean, if it did, I'll probably be, you know, most of my channels will be gone. I have to make backups. Thank God for that. If this was old YouTube, bye bye. You wouldn't be seeing this channel or any one of my channels. But you know, thankfully times have changed, and that's it. All right. Last couple comments, and we'll quickly get to the Smackdown review. Nick says, "Yeah, it was a George Floyd comment. I don't know why people celebrate him. Just giving my opinion on him." I got nothing to say about that. You know, just the way he died, just a fucking shame. You know, people have their own opinions about George Floyd and everything. That, you know, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not, you know, a a BLM supporter or anything like that. I could care less about Black Lives Matter. No, I'm gonna get hate from them. Great. I don't care. You know, I'm just giving my opinion. Opinion about it. That's all I gotta say about that. My opinion matters. My opinion matters the most. And if you don't like it, well, kiss my ass. But like I said, you know, Nick, you have your opinion. I have mine. Other people have theirs about the George Floyd case, and now the sentencing. Now they have a memorial. They have a memorial in Brooklyn, and they have a memorial in Newark, New Jersey, and both of them got vandalized, by the way. And guess who vandalized them? Black Lives Matter people. I wonder why. I don't even want to know why. Like I said, it's your opinion. You know, just you know, if you want to talk about it in a different form, go ahead and do it. But you know, just be careful what you say, because you say the wrong thing, you know, you're gonna get blasted. So that's why I don't talk. I know, you know, when this thing happened and when the trial started, I didn't even talk at all about the trial. I just hope, you know, Derek Chauvin got what he deserved. Jail. And now he's got 22 and a half years. He can get out at 15, but like I said, he's gonna die. That dude is fucking gonna die. That's it. Holy shit, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. God damn. I'm not even tired. I'm getting tired, but you know, it is what it is. I love talking to you you motherfuckers. So even though it was only Nick and obviously my tennis, it was still up with me. Goddamn, go to sleep. No, I'm kidding. Blah blah blah. Okay. Obviously, number 10 says to be TBF. I guess that's to be frank. To Nick, it's hard to give an opinion on sensitive subjects like the George Floyd situation due to the limited characters and words we can write in the chat. It's easy to get taken out of context. Yeah, because people will probably watch this and they'll see, they'll look at the chat and they'll see this shit. They'll start bashing you on social media. It's like, what did you say? And they'll start trolling and stalking you, or even worse. So watch what you say. It could come back to bite you, and I know that firsthand. That's all I got to say about it. Nick says he doesn't deserve. Well, okay. Nick says doesn't deserve a statue. Your opinion, like I said, your opinion. They have one in Minnesota. They have one in Newark, New Jersey, and they have one in Brooklyn now. So, but it is what it is. Nick says cancel culture sucks. It does. It does. It is what it is. All right, Nick and obviously no Montana are going back and forth. Get a room, dude. I'm kidding. Obviously no Montana says I'm conflicted about the whole situation. All lives matter, but there's a lot of victimization between certain races who think they have it harder than the other, which is wrong. Okay. Then Nick said, yeah, but it's I guess he meant most. It's most white liberals doing all the victimization for other races. Can't we all just get along? That's it. That's all I'm going to say about that situation, but I mean, like I said, it's your opinion. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll just give my semi-opinion about it. That's all I got to say about that. Black lives matter. All lives matter. Does it really matter? The way this world is today, black on black violence, black on white violence, Chinese people, Asian people getting beat up for no apparent reason because people are like, oh, you're fucking Asian, you started this whole fucking pandemic. They had nothing to do with it. The Wuhan lab is responsible for it, not Asian people. I mean, leave the Asians alone, goddammit. Asians are good people. Back when I was working in retail, I had a lot of Asian people coming. Not a lot, but it was mostly Asians and Russians. And how my state's for the Russians. But it is what it is. But I got a lot of Asian people came up to me. This is before all the Asian hate, by the way. So, and I treat every nationality with respect. I try. But, it's hard to get along with the Russian people. No offense, not being racist or anything. Just my opinion. My opinion matters. I just can't deal with Russian people. I can't. Because they think they own the country and everything. I think they own everything. They go to a store like, I want 5 of this. Let me talk to manager, Can't win them all, I can't deal with those people. I can't. Because they think they own everything. And they don't know the language, they don't know the rules. And you gotta tell them 50 fucking times. And then you get annoyed. I'm like, fuck. Call the manager. The manager, you try to tell the manager, their problem, and then they start getting mad at you, and they get mad at the manager. For what? Because you don't know the language? Why are you here? I want to live the American dream. It is what it is. I can't deal with them. What's worse is my cousin is married a Russian. Two cousins, by the way. Shh. You didn't hear that, I hope. If you did, too bad. Anyway, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. I'm getting notified. I'll be right back. I'm getting notified. I'm probably getting text messages from Rosa. No, okay. Just nothing. I thought it was Rosa texting me late at night because she got up and was thinking about me. It's like, I miss you. But it's not. It's not. Oh, by the way, Nick was talking about the age restriction stuff. Guess what? I won again. Just got the notification from YouTube. So, thank you. Come again. 9 times. 9 times I won. feel like singing that song by Def Leppard. 9 lives, 9 times to die. Something like that. It is what it is. So yeah. All right, so back to the comments we go, and where was I? I don't even know where I was. All right, anyway, I might be missing comments. It is what it is. Obviously, no, it says, I agree about the cancel culture stuff. It's why I stay away from Twitter. There's a cesspool of idiots on there, virtue signaling, trying to cancel someone else's opinion. Same thing with Facebook, dude, and Instagram. You try to say something, and you get restricted, or you get blocked, or banned. Because one, Zuckerberg's a fucktard. And two, Twitter is, starting to become like Facebook. Can't say anything. So, doesn't pay to say anything at all. Nick says, get a room. Nick says, get a room. I don't go that way. I'm not like the IWC. Yeah. Thank God you're not. Most people in this community, especially the trolls that troll me, are fucking gay. They love to ride. They're dick riders, basically. They love the semen and they love the dick in their ass. But it is what it is. Yeah, and then Nick and obviously number 10 is going at it. Like I said, get a room. If either one of you guys have social media, talk about social media after the show or whatever. Blah 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 blah. I lean more towards the left in my beliefs and policies, but I do agree with you. Some people on the left get too radical with their beliefs to where they enforce it on others. Okay, which I don't like. Okay. Nick called him a leftist. Okay. We're getting political now. Obviously, number 10 says, I'm more of a centrist. I agree with some of the left's beliefs and where they stand, but I'm not on board with their censorship of everything to where they try and silence and cancel others. Okay. Like I said, everybody has an opinion. Like everybody has an asshole. And it stinks. But that's it. All right. We wasted 2 hours. Holy shit. We haven't even got the Smackdown. But titles. But I'll just leave it. You went 2 hours talking about music and just quickly get to Smack. Really, 4:15 in the morning. I want to go to sleep or try to go to sleep. Might be up for another 2 hours. Who knows? Yeah. Anyway, so that was pretty decent. Not great. Any Edge coming out. That's that. Let's get to the highlights of the show. Start off with Roman and Paul in the locker room. Roman's title defense last week in Hell in a Cell against Rey Mysterio. He's saying that Mysterio's acknowledging Uso comes in. Roman gets up. It's like, well, have you talked to your brother? Where's Jay? So Jimmy's like, well, he's a no-show, but I finally got a hold of him. I got them like 100 texts and shit. Basically, Jay's not coming back. Roman's, it's like, I took him from being one of you, Usos, being man Jay Uso, and he can't even show up for work. Fuck this guy. So Jay's like, yeah, I get it, but I'm still not your bitch. But I got your back. I'm here. I got your back. So Roman's like, if you really think you can do what your brother did, be my right-hand man, be main event Jimmy Uso, then you better prove it. So that's it. So Jimmy leaves. We find out like Jimmy Uso later on. He talks to Paul Heyman, outside the locker room, and basically Paul's like, if you really want to prove yourself, win your match later on in the night, and but if you don't win, and he gives him like a. So it's that. So I get a couple of. I get that's that first segment 0.25 out of 5 stars, and that's that. All right, then we get to uh, we get to the Bianca Belair's in the ring, talking about her at Hell Cell against. Don't give me adversity and this and that. I overcame the bully. But she's like, I can't stop smiling. I can't stop celebrating. She's proud of the. She's shining her belt. She's proud of the reflection and shit. She's not gonna let a bully like Bailey get to her. And she's like, anyone struggling with their inner Bailey, their bully, let her success inspire you. All the scheming and laughing doesn't amount to anything because ding dong, and she holds up the belt. The witch is dead. And comes out. 1, 2, and Hell in the City 2. Cesaro. Call him Star. What do you call him? It's like you call him like we call him a clown. I think he kind of made fun of his name. Like you call him Cesaro or something like that. Blah blah blah. They're going back and forth. It's like, oh, why don't you give me a high five? Stuff like that. You Seth? I don't want a high five. How can I high five you if you're on the ground? Getting pinned and stuff like that. So blah blah blah, they're going at it, and then Bailey, don't give me a hug, comes out, and she's like, I was in the back and I'm hearing all this shit. I want to sell. She calls her Bianca a loser. And Bianca and Bailey start fighting. They have a big cat fight. And then Seth tries to get involved, and then Cesaro comes out. And thankfully, he didn't have a mic. They revolve with people talking. Cesaro and Rollins start fighting. Or sends Rollins to the outside. Bailey tosses Bianca. And then Bailey's yelling that, at Cesaro, says, this is your fault for messing up my set last week. And then Bianca comes in, kicks Bailey out of the ring. And that's it. 2.25 out of 5 stars. So it looks like the Bianca Bailey and as Rollins continues. It is what it is. All right, then we get to match number 1. The mixed tag team match with Bianca Belair. She's Bianca Belair. She plays with her hair because she's Bianca Belair. And Cesaro taking on Seth Rollins and Bailey. Kind of a back and forth match. Eventually, Bianca gets the hot tag to Cesaro. Cesaro and Rollins, fight, and then they tag out. Bianca gets rolled up for 2. Bailey runs into a spine buster by Bianca. Rollins and Cesaro are fighting around the ringside area. Bianca picks up Bailey, tries to go for the kiss of death, the cage KOD like she hit at Hell in a Cell on the ladder. Rollins comes in, knocks into Bianca, so she couldn't hit the KOD, and that led to Bayley hitting like a V trigger or a knee strike. Then she hits like a short version of the Rose Plant, while Cesaro and Rollins are fighting on the floor, and Bayley pins Bianca Belair. 1, 2, 3. Match I gave 2.25 out of 5 stars, and that's that. During the match, it looked like Bianca got hurt because she was selling her shoulder because she got stepped. So I don't know if they're gonna do anything with that. But hearing what I heard from, I think it was one of my followers on Instagram, he was saying that Bianca Belair and Bayley are gonna have another match at Money in the Bank for the SmackDown Women's title, the third match. I mean, what are you gonna do now? I don't know why the second Hell in a Cell. Why? They should have had a street fight at least. Then the third match, or third match. I don't know what you can do. Last woman stage. Okay, you know who's gonna win? Either she's gonna, if somebody from SmackDown out, because I think it's going to Alexa Bliss. SmackDown roster on the in the Money. Carmella was named, and then Liv Morgan beat Carmella again for the second week in a row. So we're gonna have 2 SmackDown coming up. I don't know who they might be. Excuse me. I'm thinking one of them is gonna be Sasha, because if Bianca are fighting for the belt, what else they got on that roster? It's gonna be one of them most likely. I don't know who the other one is gonna be, unless they put like maybe Natalya or Tamina on there because they go back and forth on SmackDown since the women's tag team champions. But and that's it. That's it. And oh, my screen was cutting out. Sorry. That's how my stupid fucking internet connection is on this fucking computer. Fuck. All right. So that was it. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. All right. Then they had the coronation of Shinsuke Nakamura, the king of the ring, or the king of WWE, the king of strong style, and he comes out and Rick Boogs, plays him, stuff like that. He gets crowned. That's basically it. They had a throne, and they had the crown. Rick Boogs puts the crown on him. Then they cut to Baron Corbin looking on. Looks like Kayla comes in, and she's talking to him, and they go back. They go right back to Shinsuke's coronation. Shinsuke's coronation, while freaking Corbin is talking. So we're hearing Corbin talk. We're not seeing him. We're just seeing Shinsuke, doing his, yeah, stuff like that, and Big Boogs, Pat McAfee almost having a freaking breakdown and everything. He's going like, yeah. He's about to have a broken neck. It is what it is. And by the way, Pat McAfee, stop saying the episode number. It's getting annoying. Saying, he's talking about some shit and they just random saying, oh, Roman Reigns looking dominant here on Smackdown episode 1140. I'm like, dude, do we really do we really need to know the number episode of Smackdown every goddamn week? Shut the hell up. Fucking shit, man. If he stays in WWE until, episode 50 of SmackDown, I'm gonna fucking flip my lid if I hear this for the next years. Just shut your mouth. We don't need to know the episode number, okay? Unless we read it in the freaking, in the results, okay? Just shut up. Don't say it on commentary. Just shut your mouth, do your commentary. That's it. I don't need to hear the episode number every goddamn week. Thankfully, we don't hear it from Byron Slacks damn week on Raw. Welcome to Monday Night Raw, episode 1301. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. They got. We don't care until it's like a monumental episode, like 1250 or 1500, 2000. When we get there, we get there. Just don't say it every goddamn week. It's just fucking annoying. That's that. All right, so Kayla's talking to Corbin. They go back, they go to Shinsuke. I'm like, he's still talking. Why did you cut back to that? Why? So anyway, they cut to Shinsuke. Then they cut back to Corbin. He's still talking to Kayla. And basically, he gave a Shawn Michaels promo. I think I lost my smile. Is it really worth it? And then he leaves. I'm like, bye, Corbin. Bye. Go to catering. Bye. And turn face. He says to heel. He's probably gonna. He should have got released. There's nothing for him to do. What's he gonna do now? Is Corbin gonna take some time off and then come back? Or if he's when he comes back, always. Don't give a fuck about Baron Corbin. Don't care. That's it. Okay. My okay, now my blah 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 blah. Did I miss anything? Give me one. I'm sorry. 4:30 in the morning. Holy shit. As late as I've done a video. All right. Okay, that's that. So yeah, I was gonna have a course. Shinsuke goes. I mean, really, they haven't really, mentioned anything about just comes out with Shinsuke playing the theme. Okay, let's see Rick Boogs ring. Is he gonna fight? Was just gonna be there, just playing the goddamn guitar. Was nice. Was that every? Nothing wrong with that, but he just comes out and says, "It's Rick Boogs," and he tries, he with his thrash metal voice and stuff like that, doing a demon, and he goes, screaming, Shinsuke Nakamura! I can't scream like that, but it is what it is. But I mean, how the hell did he meet? Unless they met in catering, or they met NXT, or how they met. So no, we don't know anything about that. And now that Shinsuke is the king of WWE, and there was rumors of the King of the Ring tournament coming back, King of the Ring pay-per-view and tournament coming back. I don't know. Do you push him, or do you push him to face Roman? Later on, I'll get to it. Like, Paul Heyman's. Well, Seth Rollins said, I'm like, what about Shinsuke? Shinsuke. Before, I don't remember what pay-per-view was. He beat him up. Shinsuke never got his revenge. Give Shinsuke a chance to face Roman. He's got to say there's nobody left. You guys, Seth Rollins, you guys, Shinsuke got beat. But Nakamura at this point. Why don't you have him defend the tournament? Or if you die, my idea was bring back the tournament, have the king of the WWE, have whoever wins the tournament, because he'll probably be king for like a year. King just came out, it's like, I'm the king of the WWE, my kingdom. Make that like a title, not like a title per se, but make it like they have to a pro wrestling title. They have a point system. I think they have a point system. You like a trophy. I forgot how it works, but yeah, do something like that. You want to have a point system. You want to have a World Cup and stuff like that. You want to try to be like New Japan, but you can't be like New Japan. But still, I would have Shinsuke defend the fucking crown against people like, doesn't matter really, like Dolph Ziggler or Bobby Roode or anybody right now. I mean, nothing's getting defended right now, so it doesn't even matter. So just have shit come out almost either every week. This crown and Rick Boogs playing the guitar every goddamn week. Freaking Pat McAfee rocking out. Michael Cole's like, shut up. What is the end game with Shinsuke? What is it? I want to know where this goes. Where is this going to be? Excuse me. Is it just going to be King of the Ring like Corbin was? And that's it. Oh, it was one person watching. I don't know if it's Nick or it's obviously my tennis. Hopefully, stream is still going on live, I think. But I don't know if it's lagging or anything like that. Hopefully, it didn't cut out or anything. I said on my StreamYard, so I shouldn't be. Maybe my. I'll probably listen back at it before It is what it is. That's that. All right. Let's quickly move on from that. So from the corner getting Corbin basically cutting promo and Lee go with like I said, basically saying, you know, he's the next in line for, you know, we and then Sony was like, well, we'll take it under review. You know, they'll make a final decision on that, and they'll keep his all digging. Oh, we're gonna get Seth Rollins, which I kind of agree now. Agent. So I gave the coronation of Shinsuke 5 stars, and that's that. All right, of Otis, who's now weird because you see him beating the crap out of the right now. I saw a picture of Montez Ford in the hospital. You know, with his I think it was his was somebody maybe I think from his family. It looks like Montez Ford like a legit injury, so that's why it's getting off. Why do you think the Smackdown tag team titles haven't been defended? Because all you got is Alpha Academy and Bobby Roode. The only teams that are healthy now. Street Profits are in the hospital, and the Mysterios are in the hospital. And then the Mysterios are the tag team titles. Oh, yeah. Ray and Dominic are the SmackDown tag team champions. They haven't defended the belt yet. Actually, well, yeah, they faced the Usos. Oh, well, no. Yeah, I think they faced the Usos. That's it. And that controversial finish. The first one, and then the second one, Roman comes in, beats the crap out of both of them. That's it. That's the last time they got defended. And they're going to defend them again? I don't even know when. It's like both of them look like they're in the hospital. They'll probably be in the hospital for weeks. So we'll never see the SmackDown defended. Not going to be. I doubt they're going to be defended on the pay-per-view. So I think the Raw tag team titles will be defended, with Omos and AJ defending against War Machine. So the Styles, we probably won't see him defended to probably SummerSlam. How much the titles are valued in WWE. Great job, Vince. Fucking idiot. Fuck you. So we get that. All right, there we go. Match number 2, Money in the Bank qualifying match. Big E taking on champion. What is big man? Come out to us, he's. Ooh. Pretty back and forth match. Beating the crap out of each other. Getting to the end, they go to the outside. Apollo runs at Big E. He's trying to, I think, squash him near the steps. And Big E hits the ST Joe, the Uranagi, lays out Apollo, and then he's lying near the steps. And Commander Izzy's like right behind him. He's like, plotting this thing. He's gonna do something. And then Big E gets up. Commander, Apollo goes in the ring, and the referee's checking on him and everything. And then Big into the barricade, and then he's about to go for the Nigerian nail, and then the referee catches him. He's like, so kick, and Big E goes in. Apollo tries to hit, and gets a schoolboy fall. Big E gets up and picks Apollo up. 1, 2, 3. Big E qualifies for the Money in the Bank ladder match. He joins Ricochet, Riddle, and John Morrison. So he's entrant number 4 in the men's Money in the Bank. We're gonna get either Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, or AJ Styles in the last chance match as entrant number 5. And on Smackdown next week, which I'll get to right now. By the way, I gave the match 2.25 out of 5 stars, and that's that. All right, Chaos was saying, Sammy's like, everything's right in the world. I got justice and this and that. Talking about bad news, like, well, you're in a Money in the Bank qualifying match next week, and your opponent is Kevin Owens. He's like, God damn it! It's like, I can't get justice and and karma and stuff like that. So we get that, and then later on, Sammy's in with Adam Pearce, and now he's complaining about facing Kevin Owens and stuff. And it's like, well, I'm not going to change anything, but I'm going to do a stipulation. So next week on SmackDown, in a qualifying match, Shane and Kevin Owens in another, but this time last man standing match. So yeah, so that should be pretty brutal. I think Sammy's going to win because, killing or anything, but it looks like he's taking time off. So looks like Sami Zayn's going to go into that ladder match, and he's kind of sneaky with those ladder matches. When he won the Intercontinental title, when he had the key in his mouth, and then he handcuffed I think Jeff Hardy to the ladder and everything, and he won the title. Then proceeded to lose it. Big E. What am I saying, Big E? Next week, last man standing match, and we'll see what happens with that. But I think Sammy's gonna win and be entrant number 6. The Bank will probably get somebody else, maybe Jinder Mahal, or have like middle callers, to the max, like Jinder, Cedric Alexander. And, well, so something like that, and the winner of that goes to Money in the Bank. So I'll probably be like, I would think maybe Jinder goes to Money in the Bank. Not that I want him in there, but they have to have somebody, so they have to add somebody. Unless the guy, God forbid, is Brock Lesnar again. But, yeah. And probably SmackDown will probably do the same. They'll probably do the same thing. They'll probably have like a last chance match with the losers, or they'll just have some random match with just like some random guy in. And then, or maybe they'll have another match with 2 guys. I don't know who. Maybe Dolph Ziggler. You probably put him in that match. He's good landing. Maybe you can put Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler in the match. They're not doing anything. I mean, the SmackDown Tag Team title's not being defended, so why don't you put them in? Or put anything, just being the king of the WWE, and that's it. Put Shinsuke in there. Or put, I would say, it looks like they're going to do Cesaro and Seth Rollins again at Money, and maybe Seth Rollins in there too. It looks like they're going to have a match at another match, like a third or fourth or fifth match at Money in the Bank. As much to win Money in the Bank. So I mean, if they do Cesaro and Seth Rollins, I'm going to back to Big E, even though it's gonna go off. Yeah, I can see winning Money in the Bank, and then he doesn't do he kind of teases that he might cash in on Roman, since he's still on SmackDown to the draft, and then when he gets drafted, he's going to Raw so he can feud with Bobby Lashley. But that's after SummerSlam, so he can still have the Money in the Bank and be able to title. It could happen. It could happen. That's why I'm picking for Money in the Bank as of this moment, unless Cesaro gets in it. But pretty much, and that's it. Also, speaking of the draft, there's a story on Drew McIntyre, and Drew McIntyre owns SmackDown, draft, and he's going to start a feud with Roman. What else is new? Didn't you hear Roman at the Survivor Series and he got beat. Drew McIntyre match. People to fight, this draft. If he keeps the title at SummerSlam, hopefully he does, but it's a good outside chance he might not, because it might be the Usos screw him, and guess who gets the belt? Cena. But it's not. I don't think it's gonna be it. That's all I gotta say about it. So Drew's gonna. So that's going quickly. Finishing up. Like I said, first SmackDown. They gotta put somebody down there. It is what it is, and they can't. You can't put two girls are out. So you got Carmel, who beat Carmel and more people. Who do you get? Because I don't even know who's on. So one thing, unless they're gonna take Sasha. Well, they said they Sasha for SmackDown on the 16th of July. So I think still be last. So I don't even know who's left. Who is left on SmackDown? Anyone? Bueller? Anyway, I'll finish this up because I gotta take a shit. All right, then we find out. So I gave that 2 out of 5 stars. Blah 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 blah. Break, like I mentioned. Before that, we get Jimmy Uso. We find out that he's gonna face Dolph Ziggler in the main event, and then Sami Zayn comes in and he gets told that he's gonna face Kevin Owens in a game with Karma. What else is new? That's that. Yeah, then we get to Sonya's thing, announcing Carmella as the first SmackDown participant from Women's Money in the Bank, and then I want to qualify. So Sonya's like, well, you have a match, and if you win, you're in. So you have a match, and kind of went back. Carmella was in control. So Italian to me reason. So I think one of them might be next participant, but it is what it is. Satisfaction, that the stratosphere, that she does a cartwheel into a hurricanrana, but she hits it, and then Liv Morgan rolled through with a sunset flip. 1, 2, 3. Liv Morgan gets the win. Match I gave 2 out of 5 stars, and that's it. So Liv Morgan is entrant number 6 in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, and that's it. So gorilla position, Kayla, tells him on. He agrees. He's not looking forward to it. He dedicates the win to the family and his brother Jay, and he hopes Roman's watching. So he goes to the ring, and we have match number 4, the main event. The main event match. Jimmy versus Dolph at ringside. Pretty okay match. There was a kind of scary spot where they're on the outside, and Bobby Roode tried to get involved, and Jimmy kind of shoot him away. And then Ziggy comes from behind. It kind of hits the zigzag, and Jimmy hit the. I was like, ouch. But anyway, they go back and forth. Ziggy hits the zigzag in the ring for a near fall. They go back and forth. Then in the end, Jimmy fights back with some chops. Counters the famouser. Ziggler gets a roll up for a near fall, and then Jimmy hits a super kick. 1, 2, 3. Jimmy Uso gets the win. Match I gave 2.25 out of 5 stars. All right, then we see Roman and Paul talking. And they're looking on. Jimmy comes in from the match. He's like, "See that, dude? You see that?" I was like, "You won. Whoop you did." So. Not impressed. That's it. Like I said, Paul was talking about all the people that that Roman beat, and he said there's nobody left. And he said that the champ was going to enlighten us about what's next, and he says nobody left. And then Roman on the mic, And before he speaks, we get the music of Edge. So the Rated R Superstar comes back. I thought he was coming back at SummerSlam or on July 16th, but he came back a couple weeks early. Because, the race Romans were at the get the recycle bin in. So it's like, Edge, I'm going to need you early. So Edge comes out. They start brawling. They go to the announce table. Edge just goes back, like 6 times on the announce table. They go back in. Edge runs into a Superman punch, and then both men are down. Roman goes out of the ring, grabs a chair, goes to hit Edge. Edge hits the spear, lays out Roman, and was about to go for the concerto, but then Jimmy comes out, saves Roman. Jimmy starts beating up on Edge on the outside, but Edge comes back, tosses him into the reps, and then Edge spears him to the barricade as Roman and Paul go up the ramp. And then Edge goes in the ring, and he looks at the hard camera and says, "Where are you, Roman? I'm right here." And like, Roman's over there, dude. So I think his peripheral vision was like blurred. So kind of a little bit of a botch for Edge Sane, but it is what it is. It looks like we're going to get and Roman Reigns at Money in the Bank for the Universal title. As much as I want it at freaking SummerSlam, which I think is better, but it looks like they're going with Cesaro and Seth Rollins. And Roman's going to face John Cena. And that's it. So that's it. So I gave the aftermath of that 3.5 out of 5 stars. That segment 3.5 out of 5 stars. Smackdown, it's okay. I gave it 6 out of 10 stars, and that's pretty much it for that. All right, let's get to some quick final comments before we head out. Obviously, my tennis. I'm not gonna show him, but he says, "Love your Russian accent." Thank you. Thank you very much, comrade. Thank you very much. I will take you to the Kremlin. Yeah. So he likes my impression. Thank you. Then he's asking Nick, where do you lie on the political spectrum? Okay, so, yeah, and my stream started coming out, and that was it. All right, thank you all for watching. Long stream once again. Sorry that I went 2 hours and I went into the Smackdown stream, but it's my show. I can do whatever the fuck I want. You don't like it, don't watch. And that's all I gotta say about that. So thank you to Nick and obviously my tennis for coming in and joining me on this late stream. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'm probably gonna get a couple hours sleep, probably take a couple hour nap, and then get up and have my breakfast. And I'll do whatever I gotta do during the rest of the day for Saturday, and that's it. But that's it. Thank you all for watching. I'm Peter Gilmore. I'm gonna take a mean shit because I gotta go really bad. So thank you all for watching. Good night, everybody.